I am Ash. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about my long distance relationship and how we've been long distance for almost 6 months now, and I have never met him in person.
Hello, I'm Ash. Welcome to my channel. My life has taken some unexpected turns in 2020, leaving me picking up the pieces and pressing restart. I don't know what every day will hold, but I do know I'm just gonna wing it. Thank you so much to the patrons of my channel. You help make Winging It with Ash possible.
Being in a long distance relationship is something that I did not plan, and it wasn't something that was even on my radar. But right now with the pandemic the way that it is, I feel like even if you lived a few hours from someone, it's going to be more of a long distance relationship than ever before, any other time. Last time I made a video, I'll put the video up here, my first long distance relationship, I had so many comments, so many people that I was so surprised are living long distance, even married couples. I couldn't believe that so many of you are separated during this time due to not being able to have visas, due to the pandemic just keeping you in one place at the moment, due to so many different reasons. And I feel you. Our story is that we've been dating for almost 6 months now, and he is from the UK. And from the very beginning of us starting to message and chat, he was not able to come into the US. And from the beginning, the idea was that he would come to visit me. So many people said, oh, make him come to see you. You're going to have to visit each other. And any other time in history, I feel like he would be able to come here in the US. No problems, no visa necessary. He'd be able to just come and be here for a few weeks, meet my family, hang out with me. We could get to know each other in person. But that has not been the case from the very, very beginning. And boy, have we tried to think of so many different ways that we could be together in person, to have that personal connection, to have that physical connection, to have that understanding of what we would be like kind of in daily life. And it has not worked out. And there have been opportunities. Around Christmas time, I had I think 5 or 6 days off, but due to regulations of needing to have quarantine when going into a country and us wanting to keep our integrity and make smart decisions, as well as keep those around us safe from the pandemic and ourselves, it was a very hard decision, even though maybe it shouldn't have been. It was a wise decision, but hard decision not to take those opportunities and visit each other. There were definitely tears on my end. Because it just seemed like as time has gone on, it has become more and more difficult, more and more unrealistic in the near future for us to meet up and have that time together that we so badly need. I've never expected to feel the way that I do about someone who I've never met in person, but that I've had over a screen. He and I, we video chat all the time. Like from the very beginning, for 6 months, we have talked over video, we've talked over voice messages. We talk at least an hour, 2 hours every single day for the last 6 months. So we have gotten to know each other very well. We joke about how like normal couples, they don't even talk as much as we do who live together, but it's been awesome to get to know him. And it just seems that the next step would be to meet in person. The US has banned anyone from the UK to come into the US at the moment due to the variant that is happening over there. And yeah, we want to do everything we can to keep each other safe. So my job is fairly new. I've got it in August. I absolutely love it. I love the people that I work with. I think that they have created a family atmosphere, and they've welcomed me into that family. And I just can't believe that I have that job because I didn't have the experience. It was a miracle in itself. But to have people there who are invested in me and want to see me happy has been incredible. So they have also been instrumental in me trying to figure out how the heck am I supposed to get over and meet this man? Because it just seems unrealistic that my borders, my country will allow him in anytime soon, which is super unfortunate. We've thought of things like meeting up in Mexico, and it seems that that is shut down immediately after, because the UK is in a stage 4 shutdown, which they are not supposed to leave their houses at all. So traveling to a foreign country is not an option. Yeah, my boyfriend's job doesn't allow him to travel as much either, just because he wants to also make sure that he's following all the rules. And I work in the medical field, so I want to make sure that I am following the CDC regulations to the T, and I don't want to put anybody in jeopardy, especially the job that has treated me so well. So we have racked our brains, and I'm sure that so many of you are in the same situation where you so badly want to be with the one you love. Not only like a relationship, I guess, but like even grandparents or family if you live far from them. In this time, like 2020 was crap, and everybody agrees on that. And you know, you're so excited for 2021, but things don't automatically go away. The difficulties don't automatically stop when a new year comes. And so it seems that it has been traveling on into 2021, and we are trying to figure out how to make this year better, how to create the opportunity that we want to meet each other. So it seems just the other day, after I was just so fed up with trying to figure out new ways of hopefully meeting up, or when we're meeting up, because things change so quickly, and it always seems like I have this grand idea of how we can be together, and then it's smashed by new regulations, new laws, new presidents, new everything, new travel bans. All these things are constantly changing, moving. Different people, like the health organization versus the CDC versus the president, all have their own regulations, and then trying to figure out what they like. I don't feel like there's one place where you can go where they like smash everything together. Everything just seems to be like in different places, and then you have to read them all and try to smash them together. I don't know, am I the only one? Because I definitely feel like that. So I think yesterday was a breakthrough, and we have come to an opportunity where I can go to the UK, have the proper amount of time off work to go to the UK for a quarantine after coming back to the US, as well as getting my COVID shots that I need to get. Now, the new regulation, starting I think the 27th of January, was that I need to get a COVID test 3 days or 72 hours before I board the plane to the UK. And then I also need to get a negative COVID test on my way back from the UK, plus another one when I get back 3 to 5 days during my 10-day quarantine to verify that I am negative. So I have a lot of COVID tests coming up. I'm going to film those because I didn't even know what to do to make these appointments or how to get a COVID test to travel. Because it's a very new regulation, there isn't a ton, and it seems that in Washington State, even though this is the new regulation to get a COVID test 72 hours before flying, a lot of the COVID test centers are not getting back the COVID tests within that period of time, or I don't know that they're reliable enough to do that. So I'm going to do a test one this week to see if I can get it back in time. But these are all things that, like, okay, so traveling to over 70 countries, I've never had to try and figure out such like a time-sensitive, test-sensitive type situation. I'm so thankful that I have the planning experience I do and the travel experience I do already. But yeah, this is going to be an adventure because in 2 weeks, I am planning on going to the UK and traveling again. And how do I feel about that? Yeah, I have lots of like anxiety about like getting everything prepared and ready on time, and having like the timing of the COVID test. I'm going to take multiple to make sure that I get it on time for the flight. But like I was saying, in Washington, The test centers seem to be unreliable to get things back on time, so I'm going to try a mail-in one as well as a drive-up one. So if you guys, in the comments below, let me know like the COVID test that you've taken. I have to do the nose swabby one, and I think a spitty one. Those are definitely not technical terms. But let me know which one you prefer. The nose swabby one I am very nervous about, and I'm doing my first one on Tuesday, so I will film that for you guys. Yeah, taking tests, it's just, I have not taken a test. These are all going to be my first, and I will take you along with me. But the exciting news is I'm flying to the UK. I'm going to buy my tickets this afternoon to go to the UK and to meet the man that I've been talking to for about 6 months. And that, yeah, like I've never been so excited to meet someone in person in my entire life. And it's gonna be awesome. There are a lot of things that come with that, and maybe let me know if you want a video down below of just like the thoughts that I have on that, or like what your experience has been like meeting that person for the first time. I think it's gonna be wonderful, and I cannot wait to like just be in person with him, to see him for the first time, to hold his hand for the first time, to kiss him for the first time. Like all those things are so exciting, and I just can't believe that it's just 2 weeks away. Like a week ago, we didn't know if we would see each other until next fall or more, you know, like, and it is hard for me not to get my hopes up. I am so excited, but at any point something could change, and I could be disappointed because a regulation is different, or I don't meet something, or the UK changes something where Americans can't get in, or they're required to do a hotel quarantine, self-quarantine, whereas right now I can quarantine in his apartment. So there are things that can change this. But fingers crossed, saying my prayers that it won't change, and that this week I will take my first COVID test. Next week I'll be preparing to go to the UK for a week and then come back to the US for a self-quarantine here in my house, all alone by myself. That's a whole nother thing that makes me nervous, is just having 10 days where I can't have visitors. I can't like be around people. I go to work every day and meet people constantly. I'm on the phone constantly, and like that means 10 days of just being alone. So this is gonna be a journey. The next couple weeks, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, give me all your suggestions, all your any advice that you have. I would love it, whether it's long distance relationship or travel right now. My bosses were so amazing and said that they could provide me some like really heavy duty masks for the flights. The people I work with are just so awesome to give me this time off and to give me, I'm still kind of in shock. I didn't find out until yesterday that this was even going to happen. So much. And traveling again. Oof, like, I'm gonna go on an airplane in 2 weeks. It's crazy. I was not expecting, I'm super excited and I cannot wait. So, all right, see you guys. See you next week, where I'll be taking my first ever COVID test. That sounds exciting. And so many more things that I need to do to prepare to travel in this time. It's crazy. So all the best.